Yeah, just tough loss for the Lumberjacks. Was pleased with their efforts. Just didn't play a complete 60-minute game, and you got to do that in this playing at this level. And Austin Peay, credit goes to them and their staff. They did. They played for 60 minutes and were able to pull that one out there in the fourth quarter. But pleased with the overall effort of the players. Film was tough to watch, about like getting your fingernails pulled off, just on Sunday and today watching it, because there's just so many plays in there that just, woulda, coulda, shoulda, But bottom line is we didn't get it done. But there's no quitting the guys, and the effort's there, and I think the talent's there, and we've just got to do a better job from top to bottom, from the head coach all the way down to the scout team players, within the program, and find a way to be 2 points better and finish a game and come away with a win next time. But the whole season's still in front of us. Margin for error gets a little slimmer taking a loss like that. But, very thankful for the crowd, family weekend, and, really, really nice crowd and great student section again. So appreciate all the support out there for Lumberjack football, and need them back again this week. Got a really good opponent coming in, and we'll have our hands full Saturday with the Lions.
Obviously, yeah. Coaching against your former school, what do you anticipate that to be like?
It'll be odd, just seeing. It'll be the first time I've seen them play since we were there in 2018. But most of the players have graduated, moved on. There's a few. Their leading tackler last week was a kid we'd recruited. So there's a handful of seniors there that redshirted and are still within the program. But for the most part, it's a new program, and it's the guys that we coached or recruited or coached with have all moved on. But great program, storied program, a lot of great memories there at A&M-Commerce, a lot of great friends, and a lot of them are coming to the game, and we'll be wearing blue and gold and cheering against us. But they'll, we just won't be friends for about 3.5 hours there on Saturday. But be great to see some old faces there after the game, and just looking forward to a good football game, because Coach Delzell, he's got him going. He was a great player there and is doing a good job. Obviously, they started out a little rough with the first game. It's of a new regime, and we can all relate to that. But they're playing. They've gotten better each and every week. They did a great job this past week. Had a chance to win it there. Last play of the game, went for 2 to beat an FBS opponent and end up losing 10-9. But their defense is incredible. That's the best I think anybody in FCS has done, playing against an FBS opponent so far this season in college football, holding an FBS opponent to 10 points. So we know yards and points are going to be tough to come by, and expect a really good football game.
How long were you there?
I was there 6 years, 2013 season through the 18 season.
And what do they do best as far as any particular players looking to stop, or like?
They've got the Epps kid was just named National Player of the Week, DB that they've got, and he's had 2 picks, and he has 4 on the year, and has really done a good job. Their front seven will flat get after it. They've played a couple different quarterbacks, and running back by committee. They've O-line is very stout, and again they've just really improved week in, week out, and I think their staff's done a nice job. So I expect 2 good football teams out there on Saturday, and it'll be team plays 60 minutes and makes the least amount of mistakes. So we'll come away with a win on this one.
What's the atmosphere like now? I mean, a couple days passed among the coaches and players and all that.
Yeah, I mean, Sunday was tough. Get up and go to church and enjoy Sunday for what Sunday's meant for. But then we got to come in and go to work there after lunch, and it was tough watching the film. Just so many what ifs. But again, credit to Austin Peay for making it happen. But everybody wants to point to one play or two or one position and blame him and everything. But there were so many plays in all 3 phases that we just didn't get the job done. Explosive plays on defense. I was very pleased with our pass defense. I was pleased with some of our young guys stepping up. We had, our 2 starting safeties were out of that game, and so we had 2 backups step up there and played a really good game, minus a play or 2 here. But I thought did a good job. But our pass defense was incredible. That team had led the nation in passing the week before, 440-something yards. We held them to 81 yards passing. 78 of that came on the one screen and go that we, rotated the coverage wrong. So, phenomenal job by the defense, pass defense there. But pleased with the way some guys stepped up but across the board, you can find 2 points in a lot of different clips. And we watched about, I had the whole team in there. We watched about 20, 22 clips this morning just of woulda, coulda, shoulda, from the first drive where we have 2 drops in the opening series and 4th and 6, we went for it. Our game plan was to, be aggressive and win the time of possession. And we did do that. I mean, we were 4 of 6 on 4th down. Didn't get the last play of the game, and then the other one we didn't get, ran a wrong route and had no one to throw it to. So, things like that are frustrating. Was pleased with our offensive line. I thought played a good game. Quarterbacks didn't get sacked. We had 7 negative plays on the night. Unfortunately, 4 of those were unforced errors, pre-snap penalties. And then the other 2 of the 3 tackles for loss were when we slipped and fall down. And so, O-line is still playing at a high level. We're going to need them to continue to do that. And we got to have better play at skill position, the quarterback position, and get the offense, scoring touchdowns instead of field goals. And we got to make field goals when we get the chance. That would come back to bite. They're missed a 39-yard field goal, and that was after 2 consecutive pre-snap penalties. That's 10 yards, and you watch that field goal just barely miss. You're 10 yards closer. That thing's good, and 3 points come in pretty handy in a 2-point ball game. So it's gut-wrenching to watch, but it's only a loss if you don't learn from it and you don't get better. And there's still a lot of football to be played, and I think our goals are still ahead of us. And I think we've got a good football team that will rebound and respond and get back on track this week.
Well, I was going to ask anything specific that you would like to see in the upcoming game that would help out with a win, but I think just answer.
Yeah, I mean, it just a lot of things. Defensively we got to tackle better. I mean, the one play that will haunt you is 3rd and goal from the 24. And we were in a dime package. They decided to check the run. That means they're conceding, hey, we're not going to try to throw it against you again. Dime. We've crushed them in the pass defense, so we're going to hand the ball off and kick a field goal. And we missed 3 tackles, and the guy takes it in on a 3rd and 24 on a simple run play, and we get the guy on the ground there. They kick a field goal. Well, there's 4-point difference. That would have come in handy in a 2-point ball game. So again, ifs and buts for candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, but we didn't get the job done, so we've got to improve in those areas to make sure we get the win, this Saturday moving forward. All right. Thank you. Excellent.